rivals the season go, one which needed the services of a garbage truck on the field, and the other in the SEC championship game. And both of them had the dogs on top. It is time to see if Hook'em can get one back. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's dealt. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal. And let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it another body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Texas Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the field. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on the run. You got to worry about the ground game. You think there's some kind of deception going against this secondary.
To the air on first down. Fires left. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. The play-action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Still on his feet at the 45. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen. that just never developed. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Working the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold and fired complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The toss sweep to the right. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. It's on target and complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabs behind the line. It's Baxter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Wingo. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Jones. At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Finds his man, it's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down, and DK unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Georgia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play, let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Caught over the middle, it's dealt. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's a reverse. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Manning. Behind his big tight end. Stumbled to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. They'll move the chains, good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. It's taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out! And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
From the gun. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Takes the easy completion. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's brought down after a nice game. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Delp. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Makes the catch. It's Wingo. Delivers the stiff arm. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school, and you can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll run it again. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. An 84-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Pushes toward the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Finds a little space. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. Away from the defender. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Manning. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. They're trailing by 11 to Louisville.
Under fire.
It wouldn't be the AC.
Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And off to Jones. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Bell.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. unloads it left. He's got an open man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble. 4 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns will have it first and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Trying play action. Hit as he throws. Finds his man. It's dealt. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Branch.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face score. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Texas offense. Finds a man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Takes the easy one to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough.